And if you've bought the humane handling book, the flight zone, one of the flight zone pictures is on page 36. It's on the one that we'll talk about first. And we can just give you a little chance to open those up so that you can, it's page 14 and 15 of the proceedings book. Will be the things I normally would have on slides to show you. People need to understand, and a lot of people intuitively understand, that cattle have a flight zone. Now, if you have a tame 4-H steer, he's got no flight zone at all. That kind you got to lead. And when I go up and I do talks in Missouri, they're doing a lot of pasture rotation where they're moving them every 2 days between different pastures. They just lead the cattle. You know, they can get them that tame, you just lead them. Well, down here, I'm not expecting anybody to just lead cattle. You're going to have to learn how to drive cattle. It's actually good for cattle to know how to do both, actually. Because then when they go down the supply chain, the cattle aren't going to get so scared because they're not going to have a new experience. See, that's the thing. It's actually good for cattle. Carefully expose them quietly to a lot of different things. Big trucks, little trucks, four-wheelers, you know, but don't be chasing them with that four-wheeler for that first experience. So cattle, you walk up to the cattle and they move away. That's the edge of the flight zone. If you spend some time walking out there in the pasture with them, you'll find if you walk with them outside the flight zone, that slows the movement down. If you go inside the flight zone, that speeds the movement up. That's a really important basic principle. Inside the flight zone in the opposite direction that you want them to go. When you walk back by them in tight in the flight zone, then they speed up. You got weaner calves screaming their heads off and you want to calm them down,